Is virtual dog training effective? When people hear that I'm a dog trainer, they are sometimes surprised to hear that the majority of my work is done virtually. But I work with dogs who are chronically dysregulated. For most of my clients, if I were to come into their house, that would be a dysregulating event. And it's going to be pretty stressful for the humans too. And I think a lot of times people think, well, my dog really struggles with visitors in the house, so we need to work on that by having visitors come into the house. But the dog has already let us know that they do not have the skills, they do not have the capacity, they do not have the foundation that they need for that to be a successful interaction. We need to step way back. And by stepping way back, we'll move forward faster. The other aspect of this is sort of, I think, a misconception of what we're doing in behavior work. I think often when we think about dog training, we think about the dog trainer taking the dog and having the dog do a thing and showing the human how to do the thing with the dog. And that's not really what behavior therapy is. A lot of behavior therapy is talking. It's parsing out data. It's troubleshooting collaboratively. It's learning for the human as the human learns more about how to be a caretaker for a dog experiencing chronic dysregulation. In these discussions, it talks about environmental management, enrichment, pain investigations, sleep. So there's a lot of discussion that happens in behavior therapy. When we are doing work with the dog, we can do that virtually. I coach my clients on how to set up their cameras, we bring in headphones as necessary, and we engage with the dog over Zoom. And then I'm not there changing the environment. Even if I'm working with a dog who is okay with strangers or okay with visitors coming into their house, and they're not worried about strangers, they're not worried about the sudden environmental contrast, they're not worried about, there's not resource guarding involved, there's not, all of these different ways that can be stressful. Even if that's the case, my presence is still going to change the context, and behavior is contextual. In the best case scenario, I'm going to be a distraction in a situation where we want to work in low distraction. Similarly, a lot of the work that I do with my clients involves video review in between sessions. So clients send me video of the work they're doing, whether that is like capital T training work or a snapshot of something that is going on in the dog's life. And then I reply using a screen recorder and break down body language and behavior and help troubleshoot the situation, help make adjustments, changes. And that's much more effective than trying to do that in real time, because now the client can see what I'm seeing in slow motion. And sometimes I do work with clients in person, in quiet, predictable green spaces, either folks that live close to me or travel to come see me. But that is after we've done a lot of work, making sure the dog can be successful in that environment.